From Auburn University, Montgomery, the Southern State Showcase just around the corner. John here, Nicole there. We got a lot of ground to cover in a short time to get there.
Yes, we do. Jam-packed show, so let's waste no time. The showcase starts right now.
The Southern State Showcase on Sports South.
Welcome back to another episode of the Southern State Showcase. I'm Nicole and this is John. And last year when we were here on the campus of AUM, this building behind us was just being built.
Now it is a dorm, fully functional, a lot of traffic going on here at the front of campus. We'll get into all the growth and expansion a little later on in the show here at Auburn University, Montgomery. But since it's the A block and the first time you're seeing us this week, it's time for this week's lead. The vibe is certainly different when you hang out with the College of Coastal Georgia men's golf team these days. It's an air of confidence that you can feel. And one thing that can be seen probably lends itself to that. All you have to do is check the right hand of head coach Mike Cook. Being a reigning national champ is a great source of pride for the Mariners, the first NAIA title in the school's history.
It was a great thing last year. The guys played so well all year. We always had a goal to win the national championship, and most teams have that goal. You kind of say, well, let's win it. And, to really win one is something. It was just they played great, and they played great all year. We're very consistent. I think we won 5 or 6 times the whole year, and it's just very satisfying.
It's hard to explain it honestly. It was obviously it was a good feeling, but what happened to us my freshman year, where we kind of got screwed over in the rankings. We dropped 6 spots, coming third in our conference, and then we not getting a bid into national. That was it put a chip on our shoulder. So I felt like we had to prove ourselves last year, and every turn we kept playing better and better, kept on winning, but I guess people still didn't think we were legit, and I guess so we thought, we're gonna have to win it all, and we did. Hopefully they think differently of us now.
But last year was last year, and because you have that ring on your right hand means that everyone is gunning for you now.
You just know that everybody's gonna give you their best shot. It's kind of like, the best teams like Duke. Everybody's gonna give Duke their best shot, but anybody who's won it all has the target on their back. There's
an expectation for us to do well again. We lost Chase Miller and Dylan Freeman from that team last year. They were all Americans, but we have Allen back, and we brought in a few more players. So we're a strong team again, and we're just going to take one tournament at a time and wait till we get there. But they're still thinking, defending champ, that kind of stuff. They're saying that back at the school. We are defending champs, and that was last year. I'm trying to make them understand that this is this year.
And one of the cool things about the team and the title is that it gets to come full circle. Chase Miller has gone from golfer to student assistant. He gets to give back to the program. He helped get that title last year and stays a part of the fabric of the program.
It's a really cool feeling. I was on the inaugural Coastal Georgia golf team. My freshman year is our first year having the program, and to build it up to what it's become is really special. Now I get to coach it, it's even more fun. Coaching is I'm more nervous coaching than I am playing, to be honest. I have no control over anything, but it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it.
All right, we've got 1 story down. We got 2 more to go, so don't go away. The showcase continues after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke's sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
University of Mobile, founded on belief.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4BETHEL today.
Discover.mga.edu. Discover Middle Georgia State College.
Welcome back to the Southern State Showcase, coming to you this week from Auburn University, Montgomery. John Nelson here, Nicole Morocco there. One story down. Now it's time to let you know what else is going on around the Southern States.
The Faulkner volleyball team is having a great season on the court, but it's what they're doing off the court that is truly exceptional. Head coach Tori Bartels, along with junior Sarah Dubberly and freshman Madison Wischerman, make up the coaching staff for the 2015 Special Olympic Unified USA Volleyball team.
I just got a phone call one day, and it was one of those conversations. He said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I said, "Nothing, let's chat." He said, "We'd have an opportunity for you," and it was one of those things you couldn't say no to. You just can't say no to that.
A unified team is comprised of 6 intellectually challenged athletes and 6 non-intellectually challenged. The 6 non-intellectually challenged athletes are all Faulkner students, 3 of which are on the football team. The team holds practices in the Faulkner gym and recently got back from a training camp in Indianapolis with all other USA Special Olympic teams. When junior outside hitter Sarah Dubberly was approached about the opportunity to help coach, she was beyond excited.
I was immediately blown away. I was blessed, overwhelming emotions, because I've always known that I wanted to work with special needs. And so when I came to Faulkner, they didn't have special education, so I went with elementary education. I later plan on getting my master's in special ed. And so when Coach came to me with that, I just tears rolling down my face of joy because I was so excited to help.
While the athletes learned a tremendous amount from the coaches, it's a two-way street.
You're getting more out of it than they are, I think sometimes. They are blessing you more than that you even realize it. So it's just an awesome experience.
I think I get more out of it than they actually do. I think that it definitely teaches you patience, and for me it just grows my love for the game. You know, you get to coach kids on how to play volleyball, and you get to see them fall in love with the sport just like you did.
It's hard to put into words because they don't completely realize. It makes me happy because they don't realize what they have, and it makes me appreciate more what I take for granted, because they are so happy to be here and just get to play volleyball and be around 2 girls. I mean, they are so excited to hang out with us, and it's such a joy to be a part of.
In July of 2015, the team will head to Los Angeles for the World Games. 177 nations will be represented over 27 sports. They are expecting around 500,000 spectators throughout all the games and about 80,000 fans in attendance for the opening ceremonies. The event is the biggest LA has seen since the 1984 Summer Olympic Games.
We cannot express how excited we are. The guys are just thrilled to see the intellectually challenged people just smile and get success. When we see that light bulb and that success in their eyes, it just makes it worth everything.
It's indescribable. It's just one of those things that you're just going to carry with you the rest of your life. You're like, if you have a bad day, you're just like, hey, I helped somebody love volleyball.
Don't take things for granted, because lots of people do. And I mean, these boys are the happiest men I've been around, and I mean, they could not be more happy to just be here playing volleyball. It's a lot of training, because I'm realizing I have to figure out how to word things to the point where they will understand it, whether it's making it as basic as possible or seeming extremely goofy or over the top. Whatever works for them, you've got to find a way to get through to them. And when you do get through to them and see the light bulb, it's just amazing.
All right, John, now we have 2 stories down. We have 1 more to go, and we are finally going to tell you about everything going on here at AUM. The showcase continues after this.
This is a photo of a toasted, tasty Nuke's sandwich and another of Nuke's crispy California-style pizzas and supremely satisfying salads and oh, so decadent desserts. Of course, they're just photos, but proof enough that a picture can tempt 1,000 taste buds. Come to Nuke's and enjoy our signature dishes made with the finest, freshest ingredients in person. After all, taste buds can only take so much tempting.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Brenau University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Earlier in the show, we showed you the back of this building, but the front was too pretty not to show. Warhawk Hall, one of the brand new dormitories here on AUM's campus.
You look at Warhawk Hall, you look at the Commons, you see the mix of the old and the new, and there's a lot going on. So it's time to catch you up with what's going on here at Auburn University in Montgomery. The first thing you notice when you come onto the Auburn University Montgomery campus these days is all the activity along Taylor Road. It started a few years ago with the completion of the state-of-the-art Wellness Center and has continued on over time to include the $30+ million renovation of the Student Union in the middle of campus and construction of the new apartments along the northern boundaries. If you ask AUM Chancellor Dr. John Veras, all this newness is a stage in introducing themselves to an international audience, not just the central part of the state of Alabama.
The consultant who'd flown in from the Boston area indicated that in corporate America, the two big areas of diversity now, in terms of areas that are considered problematic, are dealing with first intergenerational stuff, and secondly globalization. So having students from different parts of the world with different worldviews on campus, we think really helps our Alabama students become more prepared for the world that they're going to inherit.
AUM's outreach and continuing education programs are also signatures to their identity as the university continues to grow, something Dr. Veras is extremely proud of, as the school knows its importance as a community steward and representative. We
were created to serve the river region, as we now call it in state government. And so we have long, decades-long associations. When I was very young, in my 20s, I worked for the university in a project downtown in state government. So we have done literally hundreds of projects over the years with state government, trying to help them be more efficient. And so we really are interwoven into the fabric of state government and the community. The state's a great partner, the city's a great partner.
Athletically, AUM is going through a transitional phase. Among the changes, legendary coaches, baseball coach QV Lowe and men's hoops coach Larry Chapman have retired, opening up new doors, opportunities, and parts of the Warhawks history book for those sports, something athletics director Steve Krotz looks forward to.
We really welcome 3 new head coaches to our programs. Michael Chaney takes over the men's basketball program in really a new era with Coach Chapman being here for 37 years. Michael's hit the ground running, he's done a great job recruiting, he's really fit in well, and we're excited about the season tipping off. November 11th is our first home doubleheader. Lorna Brownlee is our women's soccer coach. I don't want to jinx her, but she's undefeated at home, and really I think the team is playing much better and excited about, you know, the whole dynamics of the soccer program right now. And then finally, we welcome back Marty Loveridge. Marty was here for 22 years as our assistant before he was the head coach at Southern Polytech for the last 2 years. And that unfortunate scenario did have a positive outcome for us in the retirement of Coach Lowe and then Marty taking over the helm.
But if you look at the pedigree that has been established on campus in athletics, AUM has and continues to set itself up as a tremendously tough opponent regardless of sport, and Krotz sees the program top to bottom as a great part of the university to be proud of in 2014, 2015, and beyond. To think that a sport has won a national title for over a decade, sometimes 2 or more programs in a year, says a lot about the foundations built and where the university expects itself to be.
No, I think there's an expectation that we have. You know, part of our code of ethics is that we will succeed in the classroom, that we will compete for championships, and we'll provide a preeminent customer service. And so those are things that we really try to get all of our people to, and our student athletes to embrace and try to work toward that end. The winning part of it is so tenuous, it's so fragile, you know, because it can be an injury away from not being that kind of outcome, and so the longevity, the fact that we've ranked in the Learfield Directors Cup, you know, year after year, is just really satisfying and rewarding. But that credit goes to our coaches and how hard they work, and to our kids who, you know, I tell you this as a coach, I never shot a free throw, I never dribbled a ball, I never passed one. So, you know, it's their efforts on the court or on the field.
At AUM, you also see a conscious effort to reinforce the idea of the student-athlete and not the reverse, as could be said in other places. With assistance centers and effort made in other programs available within the walls of the school, the university is making a real effort to make sure the student-athlete makes sure that they know their own academic work is cared for and appreciated once they hit campus. There's a special touch being added this year as well.
New graduation sash this year so that first time in December, prior to the graduation ceremonies, we'll meet in this room and our coaches will place around our student athletes' necks who are graduating the sash that says student athletes in AUM. Wanted to close that loop from we recruit you and bring you in with the aspirations of you getting a degree, and then having our coaches actually be the one to place that around their neck that say, hey, bam, you've done it. So, you know, just things that you're constantly looking for to create a focus on academic success, you know, an atmosphere, to create an atmosphere of success when it comes to academics, and then also ways that enhance that student-athlete experience.
So with the futures that are available to anyone who enrolls at AUM, there's a special attention made to those who choose to pursue a degree under the Warhawk banner. And it doesn't matter who you talk to, you'll know how much the school cares and how much a student matters at every opportunity.
Dr. Veras will say this at every single luncheon opportunity like that, at our orientations that we have at the beginning of the year. He'll say it in the orientation to students coming in. You know, AUM is successful whereby our students are successful. You know, and if our kids aren't graduating, they're not fulfilling what their desire was, their parents' desire was, and so we need to do everything we possibly can to help them and assist them along the way. I'm amazed that we were doing as well as we were through our own individual study halls. We had a learning center that provided tutors, but that has absolutely grown leaps and bounds under Susan Barganier's direction. And that combined now with the WASC, which is the Warhawk Academic Success Center, that has really added some support systems to our kids.
And when you ask Dr. Varish, you can see the first stages of the growth he has wanted to see over the last few years, and the university still has a lot of solid ideas to work on. Wanting to become a more residential campus is part of that, but there's a lot more work to do, and a lot of it has to do with finding niches where AUM can help the next generation of students make their mark.
One of the great things about our community is we have a lot of guys that used to either work as blue suiters for the Air Force or for the contractors or civil service who decide to stay here when they leave those ranks, start their own companies. So we have a lot of IT talent here. So it's just, you know, it's imperative for us to help them be successful because the whole area will be more successful. And obviously those knowledge-based jobs, you know, you don't have to have bigger sewers or more electricity or rail transportation. I mean, if you've got reasonable electricity and a good internet connection, you know, those guys can work, and those jobs are typically six-figure salary jobs. And, you know, we want those kind of jobs out there so that our students, when they leave us, can get those kind of jobs.
So, Nicole, you know, we've been here a couple of times doing a bunch of different stories over the last couple of years. We've seen the development of campus, and it's just really cool to see where it's going.
Yeah, certainly is. All right, that's going to wrap things up, but don't go away. We still have a few things to tell you about, but before we go to break, we're going to have our Players of the Week.
The Players of the Week at the conference level for the week of October 21st are as follows. The volleyball honor went to Bernal senior Rachel Adam. The Athens, Georgia native recorded a season-high 15 kills in a win over Loyola. She also broke double digits in a victory over Truett McConnell with 12, and then added 8 versus Mobile. Also recorded 10 blocks and 7 digs over a 3-match span. In men's soccer, the Offensive Player of the Week was Bethel freshman midfielder Keba Demba. The native of Tyler, Texas recorded his first hat trick in a 3-1 upset of then number 15 Mobile. Demba also set a career high in shots, shots on goal, and points in the victory. The Defensive Player of the Week honors went to AUM freshman defender Dominik Budic. The Frankfurt, Germany native anchored the Auburn-Montgomery back line as the Warhawks secured SSAC wins over number 23 William Carey and crosstown rival Faulkner. In women's soccer, the offensive honor went to William Carey senior forward Claudia Saucedo. Saucedo from Miami, Florida tallied 4 goals and an assist as the Crusaders secured 2 conference victories this week, topping AUM and number 23 Bernal to move to 4-1 in league play. The Defensive Player of the Week was Mobile sophomore defender Anna Caroline Scales of McKinney, Texas. Scales anchored the Mobile back line that allowed only 6 shots, including just 3 on frame in 2 road wins this week. The Rams recorded shutouts of conference opponents Belhaven and Bethel to remain undefeated in league play. In cross country, the male athlete of the week was Jeffrey Kipchumba of William Carey. The freshman from Kenya won the Choctaw Open in Clinton, Mississippi, covering the 8-kilometer course in a time of 25 minutes flat. That's a minute 47 faster than his nearest competitor. On the women's side, the honor went to William Carey's Allison Deneche. The senior from Coolidge, Arizona bested the 61-runner field at the Choctaw Open, posting a season-best 5-kilometer time of 19 minutes and 13 seconds, 42 seconds faster than her nearest competitor. Congratulations to all of the Players of the Week.
At Nukes, we know that for you, it's all about flavor. You want unique combinations that truly tempt your taste buds. Culinary classics that go to a whole new level. You like being served fresh takes on old favorites, all in a fun, stylish, casual place to be. All we want is to see that smile when you take your very first bite. So come see us at Nukes Eatery.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
Being at Faulkner is like being a part of a big family. I feel safe here. It seems like I know everybody, and even my professors know me by name.
My faith in Christ has grown a lot since coming to Faulkner, especially working with this outstanding Bible department and seeing the general Christian lives of all the professors on campus.
Faulkner University is a growing, academically strong institution where Christ is the center of everything we do. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Can't believe my little girl's going off to college. Your mom would be so proud.
Aw, Dad.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
I'll see you soon. Hey, Dad.
Hi, sweetheart. I just want you to know I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that's proud. How are your classes going?
Brenau University, a Georgia tradition for 135 years. With adult degrees online and in class, families everywhere are discovering pure gold.
One last time here at AUM in front of another fairly new dorm, North Commons. John, you got a few things to tell us.
Yes, be a part of the interactive experience that is the Southern State Showcase. Here's how you do it. Go to ssacsports.com, get all the information when it comes to scores, schedules, teams, old episodes of the show. All of that is there. You can follow us on Twitter at SSAC Sports. Go to our Facebook page at SSAC Sports. Follow us, like us, be a part of the show. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, story ideas, what's going on your campus. Let us know. Follow me on Twitter, follow Nicole on Twitter. That's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes, can you breathe?
Yeah, I'm trying.
All right, well, that's going to wrap things up. We'll see you next week on the Showcase.
Education should do more than just fill your head with knowledge. It should open your mind and transform your life with the power of truth. At Blue Mountain College, we are inspiring a new generation to learn truth, love knowledge, and live virtue. This is what we teach. This is who we are. Blue Mountain College. Truth, knowledge, virtue.
The University of Mobile, founded on belief.
For my very first day at Faulkner, it's been an incredible experience. There's so much to do around campus, and I know that I've made friends that will last a lifetime.
I love using my iPad in my classes. I feel really prepared for the future. Plus, the use of e-text helps me cut costs on textbooks.
At Faulkner University, we seek to educate the whole person, including mind, spirit, and soul. That's what makes us different from most other universities. Visit our website today to see what Faulkner has for you.
Our adult students are a rare and special type of person, leaders in the office and the community, teachers in and out of the classroom, superheroes without capes. They administer first aid on computers and scrape knees. They are changing healthcare and themselves. Be the best version of yourself with an accelerated bachelor's or MBA degree from Bethel University. Call 1-877-4-BETHEL today.